Daily Mentoring Moments with Barbara, where one thought can change your life.
This is Daily Mentoring Moments with Barbara, and today I was thinking about fingerprints and how unique fingerprints are. After all, when you have to do anything of great importance, they generally ask for fingerprints. If you are going for security clearance with the government or with a private organization, they ask for fingerprints. And they ask for fingerprints because everyone's fingerprints are unique. I have a twin sister named Bernadette, and we shared the same womb. We're fraternal twins. We came forth at the same time. Okay, she came forth, 3 minutes before I did. But we have unique fingerprints. As much as we have things that are alike, our fingerprints are unique. And it is one of the things that God has given us that is uniquely distinguishes one individual from another. And so I want to ask you today, what fingerprints are you leaving with the life that you're living, hopefully on purpose? We talk a lot about living a purposeful, driven life. And thank God for Rick Warren and his great bestseller book on living a purposeful life. But the things that we do from day to day and we do on a daily basis also is really establishing what are the fingerprints that we are leaving in the earth. What fingerprints are you leaving for your organization? What are you establishing in your organizations? What are you establishing in your businesses? And I want to suggest to you several questions that you can ask yourself when you're thinking about your fingerprint and your legacy and what you want to leave. Number one, I want you to ask yourself, where do I want to have, or can I have, the greatest impact? The greatest impact. I talk a lot about leadership because leadership is a multiplier. And when you're able to lead, you're able to reach more people, you're able to influence more people, and you're able to make a greater impact. Where are you making an impact? Define where that is. It can't be everywhere because everywhere means nowhere. If you're everywhere, it means you're nowhere. So define where that is. It doesn't mean that you can't contribute outside that space, but it does mean that most of my time belongs in this space because this is where you'll find my fingerprints. Number two, when you're trying to establish or determine, your fingerprints, ask yourself, where is the lowest hanging fruit? So I've decided that this is where I'm going to make my impact. It's going to be in education. It's going to be in the mountain of faith. It's going to be in the mountain of business. And of course, a lot of us are in various of those mountains, correct? But you want to establish a place, the one thing, the one place where you are destined to leave the fingerprint. And so decide, where is that low-hanging fruit? The people, the impact that I could reach relatively easily as I'm starting out and as I grow into the space. The next thing you want to really think about is, as I'm thinking about where I'm going to leave my fingerprint, what really is my mission? What is my mission? What is my vision in my life? Because that has is a huge determining factor on where you even stop to leave your fingerprints. Where do you stop to deposit your wisdom? Where do you stop to give advice? It's where you are to leave your unique fingerprints. And then the other thing is, where do I have help? Where are the resources showing up? Because most of the time, when you seek to find out what your mission is, you look to see where the low-hanging fruit is. You determine where you want to have impact. Hey, guarantee you, that's where your resources, your people resources, your financial resources, that's where the resources are showing up. So I want you to take some time today and think about, where am I leaving my fingerprints? And listen, don't leave your fingerprints everywhere. Decide purposely and intentionally where you are leaving your fingerprints today. This is Daily Mentoring Moments with Barbara.